In modern spiritual thought, particularly within Buddhist philosophy and the law of attraction, our environment is more than just a physical space. It is a reflection of our inner world. What we keep, what we discard, and how we organize our surroundings directly influence our energy, mindset, and ability to attract success. Certain objects in our home might seem insignificant, yet they silently impact our emotions, decisions, and overall well-being. In Buddhist teachings, the principle of impermanence reminds us that clinging to things, especially those that no longer serve us, creates suffering and stagnation. The law of attraction complements this idea by suggesting that what we surround ourselves with directly shapes what we attract into our lives. Below, we will deeply examine 5 common energy-blocking items, explaining how they disrupt prosperity, happiness, and spiritual balance, and why removing them can open the doors to new opportunities, clarity, and abundance. Broken or damaged objects. Physical symbols of internal blockages. From a Buddhist perspective, broken or damaged objects mirror unresolved struggles in our lives. The principle of dependent origination, pratitya samutpada, suggests that everything is interconnected, meaning the physical state of our environment is not separate from our emotional and mental state. Why it's a problem. Subconscious reinforcement of lack. When we keep broken items, we send a silent but powerful message to our subconscious. I accept brokenness in my life. I settle for less than I deserve. This directly conflicts with the law of attraction, which teaches that our thoughts and surroundings shape our reality. Emotional drain and negative associations. Seeing a broken mirror, a cracked plate, or a damaged chair repeatedly triggers negative emotions, even if we're not consciously aware of it. Over time, this accumulates into a sense of frustration, stagnation, and discouragement. The Buddhist concept of renewal. In Zen philosophy, there is beauty in impermanence. However, clinging to things that are no longer whole goes against the natural flow of renewal. What to do? Identify broken or damaged objects in your home. Fix them if possible, but if they cannot be restored, let them go. Rearrange your space with intention, ensuring that everything reflects abundance, peace, and wholeness. Unused clothes and accessories. The weight of past identities. In Buddhist teachings, material possessions are often seen as attachments that can weigh down the spirit. Holding onto clothes that no longer serve you is more than just hoarding fabric. It's holding onto outdated versions of yourself. Why it's a problem. Symbolizes a fear of change. People often keep clothes from a past version of themselves, a job they no longer have, a relationship that ended, or a phase of life that is over. This creates a psychological link to the past, making it difficult to move forward. Energetic stagnation. Every object carries the energy of the memories associated with it. Keeping clothes that don't fit or that remind you of a difficult time in life anchors you to outdated energy. Scarcity mindset. Many people hold onto unused clothes out of a fear that they won't have enough in the future. This contradicts the law of abundance, which teaches that we receive more when we create space for the new. What to do? Donate or discard anything you haven't worn in a year. Only keep what makes you feel confident, aligned, and ready for the future. Clear out your wardrobe with gratitude, thanking items for their service before letting them go. Old papers and documents. The burden of mental clutter. Many people underestimate the impact that disorganized papers, old documents, and unnecessary files have on their mindset. In Buddhism, mental clarity is achieved through simplicity and organization, which means that excess paperwork can be a hidden obstacle to clarity and success. Why it's a problem. Represents unfinished business, old contracts, unpaid bills, outdated journals, and unnecessary receipts symbolize unresolved matters. Every time you see these papers, you are reminded of past worries, deadlines, or problems. Blocks mental clarity. Cluttered surroundings lead to cluttered thinking. Studies in psychology confirm that disorder in physical spaces increases stress and anxiety, holds energy from the past. The Buddhist concept of letting go applies not just to emotions, but also to physical objects that carry memories. If a pile of old bills reminds you of a financially difficult time, it subconsciously reinforces a scarcity mindset. What to do? Sort through all papers, keeping only what is essential. Digitize important files and get rid of unnecessary physical copies. Declutter your desk and workspace to invite focus, productivity, and financial abundance. Unwanted or meaningless gifts. The energy of obligation. Many people hold on to gifts not because they love them, but because they feel guilty about discarding them. This habit, though well-intentioned, creates emotional burdens that can subtly weigh down your spirit. Why it's a problem. Misaligned energy. Objects should serve a purpose or bring joy. Keeping something just because it was a gift sends a message that your personal space is not fully your own, tied to people or situations that no longer serve you. Some gifts are from people we no longer have a good relationship with. Holding onto them preserves the energetic connection, whether we realize it or not. Prevents new energy from entering. The law of attraction states that we must create space for what we truly want. Holding onto unwanted items blocks the flow of new, aligned energy. What to do? Release the idea that you are obligated to keep something just because it was a gift. Donate, repurpose, or remove anything that does not bring joy. Surround yourself only with items that align with your vision for your life. Old decorations that no longer reflect you. Subtle energy blockages. Many people keep decorations for years, without considering whether they still resonate with their current energy, beliefs, or aspirations. Why it's a problem. Holds outdated energy. Your environment should reflect who you are today, not who you were 5 or 10 years ago. Prevents fresh inspiration. Just as stale air makes a room feel heavy, old decorations can stagnate the energy of a space. Affects mood and creativity. Surrounding yourself with uninspiring or meaningless decorations subtly affects motivation, creativity, and overall well-being. What to do? Reassess your home decor with fresh eyes. Keep only what uplifts and inspires you. Update your space to reflect your current vision and aspirations. Expired or unused items. The energy of stagnation. Many of us keep items long past their expiration date. Expired food, old cosmetics, outdated medicine, and unused personal care products. While they may seem harmless, these objects hold stagnant energy and can subtly drain the vitality of your home and body. Why it's a problem. Symbolizes neglected self-care. Keeping expired skincare, makeup, or medicine reflects a lack of attention to personal well-being. Buddhist philosophy emphasizes mindfulness in everyday life, including how we take care of ourselves. Represents fear of lack. Many people hold on to expired items because of an unconscious fear of waste or future scarcity. This reinforces a mindset of limitation instead of abundance. Carries low vibration energy. Items past their useful life no longer hold vitality, instead, they contribute to a sense of decay and stagnation in your space. What to do? Go through your kitchen, bathroom, and storage areas and discard anything expired. Commit to using what you have instead of accumulating items out of fear of running out. Keep only what is fresh, functional, and beneficial to your well-being. Digital clutter. The hidden mental overload. In the modern world, clutter isn't just physical, it also exists digitally. A chaotic digital space drains mental energy and creates subtle stress, making it harder to focus, work efficiently, and manifest abundance. Why it's a problem. Disorganized emails and files equals disorganized mind. An overflowing inbox or messy file system mirrors mental clutter. Studies show that digital overload contributes to stress, decision fatigue, and reduced productivity. Old messages and photos hold emotional attachments. Keeping old texts, emails, and photos from past relationships or difficult times can keep you subconsciously connected to emotional burdens. In Buddhism, letting go of attachment is key to peace. This applies to both physical and digital possessions. Prevents mental and creative flow. A cluttered digital space affects your ability to think clearly and focus on what truly matters. What to do? Unsubscribe from unnecessary emails and delete old messages that no longer serve you. Organize files. delete duplicates, and clear outdated documents. Create a habit of digital mindfulness, keeping only what aligns with your purpose. Old books and magazines that no longer inspire you. Intellectual and spiritual stagnation. Books are powerful, they shape our thoughts, expand our perspectives, and inspire us. However, keeping old books that no longer resonate with your current mindset can create an invisible energy blockage. Why it's a problem. Symbolizes outdated beliefs. If you're on a path of personal or spiritual growth, some books may reflect old mindsets or past versions of yourself. Holding onto them can unconsciously tie you to beliefs that you've already outgrown. Holds intellectual clutter. A bookshelf filled with unfinished or forgotten books can subtly create guilt or mental heaviness. Instead of inspiring you, it becomes a reminder of procrastination or unmet goals. Blocks new learning and expansion. In Buddhist teachings, detachment is key to growth. Holding onto too much knowledge without integrating it into your life can create intellectual stagnation. Just like we refresh our homes, our minds need space for new wisdom and insights. What to do? Donate books that no longer align with your values or interests. Keep only those that inspire, educate, or uplift you. Curate your reading space to reflect the wisdom and knowledge you want to cultivate. These additional 3 categories, expired items, digital clutter, and old books, carry subtle yet significant energetic weight. By removing them, you are not just cleaning your home. You are cleansing your mind, emotions, and spirit. Every item in your space should reflect who you are and who you aspire to be. When you choose to live with intention and alignment, you open the doors to prosperity, clarity, and personal growth.